Hi and a very warm welcome. Today, as you can see from the backdrop behind me, we're going to be looking at the Diplomat by Centenary Mods. Here it is in its package. Now, this was kindly sent to me by Nathan from NET Vaper Reviews, so a massive shout out to Nathan. He was aware that I couldn't get hold of one, so he sent me his to try because he was convinced I'd like it, I think. So he didn't just send that, he sent all these accessories. Too many to talk about all in one go, but there's numerous parts in here. So I thought before I returned it to Nathan in almost perfect condition, more about that later. That was a nervous grin, by the way. I thought I'd put a build in it, show you all how it works, what I think of it, and go from there. So, without further ado, let's get on the table and have a look. Okay, well here it is, Diplomat by Centenary Mods. Let's open the box. So as you can see, there's a little kit there with O-rings, screws, and a little spanner. I'll explain more about that later. A card, authenticity card, I guess. And look at this. Look. How glorious is that? This may not be actually quite the configuration you get. This is how I've been using it with some of the accessories. I have to say I'm a little not confused, but there are so many accessories, so hard to explain. Loads of these different bell caps. See if I can show you there, but all these bell caps and all the parts, the machining is second to none. Superb. Show you this one. That's a flat top inside, just difference in domes according to taste, flavors, what people may like. So we'll need this little spanner here, so let's take that out. We'll need it to break it down. Put that, make sure I don't lose any of those bits. Let's move that to one side for now. I have been petrified. I hate borrowing anything of anyone's, and I've been petrified that I would damage it. And well, I'm just gonna come clean. I broke the glass, and Nathan, I do apologise, but I have arranged for more glass to be sent to you, and if it isn't, when we stock them, I will send you some glass, spare glass. So here it is. I've just cleaned it, so if you can see anything inside, don't worry about that. So let's break it down. You've got to take the drip tip out first. Even the drip tip is on a thread. There you go. And the threading is, as I say, all the machining, second to none. Very, very good indeed. So we'll put that back. This one I've got configured in the top fill arrangement. So makes it, I think in the description it says bottom fill, but I've got mine configured, as I say, in the top fill way. Let's just undo this. There we go. Get to the bones in a minute. So come on, out you come. There you go. So that's just your tank, your outer tank. This is the bell cap that I've been using. Hopefully you can see that okay. Actually tastes really good. Like I say, I just freshly cleaned this with sodium percarbonate, so that gets any little like crud like staining you got in here, gets that off instantly. No scrubbing. Brilliant stuff. So we'll put that back on there. Just fits on an O-ring inside. Nothing harder than that. That's it, back on. Okay. Put the top cap to one side. Right, now the main business end. Right, the deck. Quite a straightforward deck, to be honest. Where, for me, all the innovation comes from is in the airflow, which I think is amazing. I'll just say it out now, just how it is. This little tool goes into these little holes here, 2 holes, and just unscrew that. Once you've just taken the first bit off, you can just twist the 510, and here it is. Here's the airflow, which, not just a gimmick, based on science. You can see that the airflow will hit that middle bar, and it's obviously what would it be? Concave. So the airflow would go around that. I don't quite know how the physics of all this works, but I can tell you through vaping it does. So we'll lay that bit to one side. Next, you've got screwdriver. Have I got screwdriver? 1 second. I knew I'd forget something. I always do. Here we are. I've got the 1.8 millimeter coil in here. Let's take that out. Obviously be careful of the peak insulators. Let's see if I can show you. It's I'm sure it's 1.8. Yeah, 1.8. See if how close I can get that to the camera. There you go, 1.8, nice and clearly written on the side. So they're quite easy to do. And then you've just got your positive pin, which pulls out and again sits in a peak insulator in here. So you know when it's in, it sits properly inside it. That's just your negative post. And that's pretty much it. Take the airflow off. There you go. Take that right off. That slides on. Nice tight fit, that one. Nice tight fit. And underneath, even I was talking about machining. See how close I can get that. Can you see all that writing on the bottom there? Everything's done really nicely. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. So let's put it back together. And oh, is that on properly? No. Hang on. Is that upside down? Possibly it was. Let's have a look. Yes, it was. It was upside down. I think there's a little, yeah, there's a little pin there. Not sure if you can see it or not. Right there where my finger is. And there's a recess in this top here. So let's try that again. That's a nicer fit. Okay, and then just obviously turn the bottom and you can expose your airflow hole. Right, let's get this back together. Let's drop that in there. Took this apart to clean it, so I didn't actually find it too do it in front of the camera. It's always going to be hard, isn't it? Right, bear with. In fact, let's put there's no, obviously the insulator there. Let's put this back on first. And then hopefully we can just get the thread started. And then it will slot into place. Let's try that as a method. That's feeling good. Right, so get the thread on a little bit and then obviously make sure that post is clicked right down. Then you won't damage that peak insulator. Tighten that up. There we are. Put this clever little airflow system back. Again, there's an insulator in the bottom there as well. So just be careful not to lose these little bits. Obviously, you'll get a nasty surprise if you do. There you go. That's put back together there. Right, let's get a coil in it. Stand it on this, I think. I just wish I had more time. I could do more reviews. It would be nice. Right, okay. Coil today. I'm going to be putting in one of our 28 plus 38 1 ohm Nature Vape coils. This is quite easy. Incidentally, there is a slight difference in the height of those pegs, which actually makes it easy, I think, to put a coil in. Last coil. Better not mess this one up, had I? Okay, just got that on a 2.5mm rod. And I'm trying to lean across this. Let me see if I can get a better angle at it. So I'm just going to bend that wire, hopefully you can see, around that screw like that. And then tighten it up. Same with the other side. I don't know how much of this you can see. I hope you can see. Oh, that wasn't good, was it? Tighten that one up. Could have had that in there a bit better, I think, actually. Let me just have a look off camera. No, that's okay. I think that's okay. We'll go with that. I didn't have that screw opened. No, I didn't. I didn't have the screw opened hard enough. Right, lift that right up. Let's have another go. It's hard to see when you're doing it on camera. It's a lot easier off camera. Right, let's see if that helps. That's better, I think. That's it. That's got a good nip on it. Make sure this one's tight as well. There we are. I think that'll be fine. Could have done that better. Let me have a look. Ooh, knock everything flying. Yeah, could have done that a bit better, but never mind. Let's cut the wires, see how we go. In fact, because they nip so hard, you could probably wiggle these wires actually. So let's just cut that down there. Apologies if you can't see. Same with this side, see if I can do it so you can see. Just get right down in there. Come on. There. And just bend that wire round. We don't want it earthing. That should do fine. I don't think it will. I think that's nicely out of the way. Right. 13 watts according to this. Let's see if we can get a half tidy coil out of it. Things are so much easier off camera. You can hear it spitting a bit. That's because, oh, nice height on the coil. Obviously I've just cleaned the tank and there's still some moisture in there. Just looking for my ceramic tweezers. Oh dear, dear, dear. Can't find them. That's just want that slightly closer together. That's not bad. That's quite a nice even burn. 1.06 ohms. Right. Just move these two bits of wire that I've clipped away before they fall on the floor. Got a live one. Get in. That's it. Just wanted to put it in the tin. Right, so let's put some cotton in there. Again, we're using our own cotton, and just pull a piece out the side. Makes that nice and easy, and cut that off. Okay. Just see what we get. That might be a little thick. Might just have to take a little strand off that. All fingers and thumbs today. Come here. Right. Yeah, it's a little too much on there. Let's just take a little off. If you find you've got too much, just take a little tiny bit off like that. And try again. Just clean that little end up there. That's better. That's better. Right. And what I've been doing is just going to the side of this O-ring here. On each side, just about there. Give it a little fluff up. You don't need to fluff this cotton much, to be fair. There you go. And then just tuck it down the side. I've been looking to see if I'm on camera. I think I am. And it takes the cotton from two little holes here, if you can see that. So as long as you've got those holes there covered on each side, you'll be absolutely good to go. You'll be absolutely fine. Right, that'll do that. I'm going to use some Diplomat RTA, the last of my Virginia, and we're out of stock. Terrible. So I usually just put some on the coil like that, let that soak. I don't touch the wick after this point, just let it naturally expand. That should be fine. Oh, that's me, that's not the tank. What am I doing? What's that going on there? That's it. It's me that was. Don't have to get it too crazy tight. Let's move that airflow as well. In fact, let's take that off. Just make sure that's tightened up. Yeah, right. Airflow. I've been using it on, I think it's this one. 4th one along. There you go. So now we can fill the tank up. That'll do. Just get it over the plasticky bit. Top cap on. I have actually found a couple of times, I will just say this, that O-ring has come off or just moved, but it seems to be behaving itself now after using it for a bit. So whether it just took a bit of bedding in or what, I don't know. But it seems absolutely fine now. Drip tip, and there you have it. All done. So we'll put that on a mod. Let's put it on this Cthulhu. There we are, 1.04 ohms, 13 watts. So that will be fine. And we can see the odd bubble coming through, which is good. Shows it's working. So we'll go back up the top and I'll let you know what I think. Okay, well, here we are. I haven't tried it as yet. You can see how much liquid I've got in there. I didn't fill it right up, but it's just over that clear line there. Let's give it a couple of primer puffs. Got the airflow right, I think. Just move that to the center there. It's so quiet. Right, here we go. Let's try it. 13 watts. This thing, it's so quiet. I've got the green screen on, so it's a bit hard to see the vapor, but if you take, this is what I've been vaping, the Cthulhu. Listen to this. You can hear me vape that. Now I'll take the Diplomat. Almost silent. So smooth, this airflow. And the flavour is incredible. I don't know what's going on with this lighting. Maybe it's the dark background. Right, so all these parts that Nathan so kindly sent, let's just run through basically what they are. So we've got the nose warmer, which is a nano top refill kit. We've got the standard top or church warden, which is a top refill kit. Now this is quite, for me, important. I think Nathan was using a slightly, I think he was on a 1.5 millimeter airflow pin, but as you can see, whoops, where's the camera? There's all the airflow pins. So, you know, there's numerous in there. There's a size for everyone. And I do believe that Centenary mods are also going to bring out a direct lung airflow set kit for it as well, I believe, but I'm not sure I should have mentioned that. Freehand. What's freehand? There you go. That's another bell cap. Freehand bell cap there. I think Nathan, if you got anyone wants to see a decent review, go and watch Nathan's, because he went through all these bits and pieces. Another bell cap there. I think that might have been out of the original box, and a stainless steel tank there. So numerous parts. I've been so careful that every time I touch anything in this box, I put it back in, because I'm petrified of losing it. I hate borrowing anything, and to break the glass, I literally undid it to fill it, and it cracked. Now, whether it had a hairline crack in transit between Nathan and myself, I don't know, but I felt awful. So, but I have told Roberto and we've arranged that Nathan will not go without his glass, put it that way. Let's have another vape. It really, the flavour of that Virginia really comes through. Really comes through. Anyone who wants to have a look, let's see if I can get this up. Bosh, there you go. This is Centenary Mods' own website. As you can see, anyone who wants to see any of the products, you can see it on there, although we will be stocking these in the next batch, which shouldn't be long, about 2 weeks I think, and we'll have these in stock. Today is the 18th of Feb, so by the end of Feb I hope. And it says here, look, there you go, an airflow based on Venturi and Coanda effects. So not a gimmick, it is a thing. So there you go. Take the mobile off. That's just done with the mobile phone. So I think that's it. I'm bound to have missed something, but I've just been using it in this configuration. There's numerous drip tips as well. I've been using it in this configuration. I've been thoroughly enjoying it. I haven't dared take it out of the house. I've just kept it beside my chair and watched television, and enjoyed my vape immensely on this RTA, on this Diplomat. So can thoroughly recommend it. Is there anything I don't like about it? I've had the odd occasion where you can see there's a bubble about to come up there now. Look, there it goes. It's vaping fine now, but I've had the odd occasion when I've overfilled it. I've had it locked up, airlock. So I've had to just undo the top, let it breathe, shut the top, and then it's been fine. So that's probably more user error than it is a fault of the RTA. I've heard, I think someone in my live show said that the airflow, he said, was a bit tight and hard to adjust. Well, I actually quite like that, because once I've set it, I don't want it to move. And it's also not bringing any air in from anywhere else apart from that little hole where it should be. So I actually think that's a positive for me, and the finish is stunning. It's really, really nice. You'd think it would be a bit of a fingerprint magnet, but it's not. It's just really nicely finished, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So as I say, we'll be stocking them on the website. I've had a word with Centenary Mods. We are going to be a stockist for them in the UK. So we look forward to having them very shortly. And what more's to be said? Happy vaping, and until next time, take care and thanks for watching. Bye now.